Hey guys, 707 back at it again with Going Live.
White vans.
Yes. Today we are going to be reading cringy fanfictions that we basically made by a generator online. Links in description. I am your host 707 and introduce yourselves while I go lock my bunker.
I am MC.
I'm Yoosung. Hi. I'm the awkward piece of shit.
I have crippling depression.
I have osteoporosis.
I'm just trying to get Seven to notice me.
I'm gay.
Gay he for bay he. Okay. Well, the first one's up. It's gonna be Yoosung, then it's gonna be me. Yoosung MC. Then I'm gonna read mine.
Okay.
Yoosung, you go first. Do us the honors and lower your camera so we can actually.
Okay. Be a little bitch. There we go. Damn it. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. This is called Yoosung vs. V, the final battle by Gay Fuck Studios. Okay. Hi, my name is Allison, and this is my story. A year ago, I got a job working out for the World Health Organization. And I'm just an intern, but already I'm fitting in like one of the boys. In fact, my boss, Sexy Steve, is taking it a real shine to me. And as said, he will let me play around with one of the World Health Organization's big sex things. I can't wait. Despite working at the World Health Organization, I'm also friends with Yoosung and most of his entourage, known as JHE and MC and 707 and Junior. I met them a while ago in my backstory and these days I had known them for a while. I dated half of them. In fact, had sex with the other half. I call up on them for help. Oh my God. This was one of those times. Hey Allison, you need help of you and the World Health Organization again. Sure thing, Yoosung, my man. You know you can count on the World Health Organization. After I put the phone and started telling everyone else what's up. Okay, gang, I said to the rest of the World Health Organization, Yoosung has asked for our help. It seems like Hellfire Club is up to their old tricks, and we are the best people to take them down. They're after the honeymoon chips. We have to get there first before anything else gets worse. What do we do? Said Steve. That's easy. We do what the World Health Organization always does. Punch things. Later on, they were alone, away from the others. V met with Yoosung in a nearby castle. They had been meeting like this for a while now, often in the evenings or at night. A deep friendship had struck up after their previous adventures, but they kept it hidden as they didn't know what the others would think. They often did some talking about video games and made a few board games. They were quite close friends by now. The particular night, they were sharing secrets with each other, telling each other things neither had told anyone else before. They knew not a single soul would know. Then there was a time I destroyed Human's dress. Oh, V, that's positively evil. I should know. But they both laughed. The night had been full of stories like this. This time, Yoosung blackmailed a director. Or the time V fooled a coder into thinking it was the end of the world. Endless stories shared just between them and no one else. It was making them closer than V had ever thought possible. As V was telling another story, thought Yoosung examining, looking with, what was that? Hugging. Nah, it couldn't be. The moment was over, and they departed each other's company. V felt something had changed that night, but wasn't sure what. When it came to assemble the team tomorrow, I know who to pick. Yoosung, I said. Yoosung had started working here recently, and he had changed the heart recently, and decided it was their true calling. Hey, Allison, said Yoosung. Thanks for picking me up. No problem, I replied. Yoosung was the obvious choice for this job. I then told the team to assemble the planning room so we could plan the mission. V at that moment felt in pockets. Strange there was a note. It said, should revendice and demolish Beach at sunset. He should bring V Jr. V kept this secret as it was clearly just for. We were in the main planning room. There was a huge whiteboard, a projector, a screen, holograms, and a blackboard. This was the room where the World Health Organization planned stuff. Much of good work we did started here. Like the time we defeated V and converted him to good and made him work for us. Oh, hell. Or the time we saved the world from that rogue planet. Or the time we adopted a manticore. I got out my pen and paper and started discussing the plan. We have been doing research and stuff in our database library. The Honey Buddha chips is hidden under Sunnydale. Ah, that makes so much sense. Why didn't we think of it before? Said Yoosung. Because World Health Organization has access to a lot of secret files and shit. Oh right, of course. Now what? Said Jakey. We leave for Sunnydale. With that, we all got into the World Health Organization hang glider and flew to the very fortunate city of Sunnydale. What are you looking at me like that? It's almost like you want me badly. Haha, V chuckled. You are one of my true friends, V. Probably like the best one I've had in a long time. I like talking with you, hanging out with you, and I even love listening to you sing. And now that you've pointed that out, I think I might like trying sex with you.
Trying sex.
That's not considered appropriate behavior, V whispered, bottom lip trembling while lips felt frozen. Maybe not, but I don't think you're going to stop me.
Wait, who said they might like try whatchamacallit with
Yoosung!
Yoosung said that to me.
When did this happen?
Okay.
Maybe not, but I don't think you're gonna stop me. Yoosung stroked his hand up V's hip and pulled his shirt from trousers. V's eyes fluttered shut when he felt Yoosung's fingers touch the skin of his lower back, but forced them to open again and stared into Yoosung's pretty eyes. I have very pretty eyes. I should stop you. V knew he should. This was Yoosung. Yoosung! How dare he wreck their close friendship? And what about their destiny? But that didn't bother me nearly as much. Stop me, Yoosung said, and made it sound like a dare. V was all set to give Yoosung a glare, but it faded away when got first real look at Yoosung. I mean, V had seen Yoosung before, but not really seen him. What's that supposed to mean? Not right now. New eyes.
That he's blind.
Yeah. Jesus. Yoosung's manly chest and pretty neck, his uncontrollable eyes, his ferret. In point of fact, V's mouth went a little slack, and there may have been some drool. Other parts may have been wet too. It drooped on Yoosung. Yoosung didn't seem to mind V's fluids though. Any kind of fluid dripping on him was seen fine. Ew, he said, and halfway it turned into ow, ow. It was an ow of pleasure. But it was the first of many sounds to come. Yoosung opened his mouth wider and stopped drifting to it. They kissed each other softly, me whispering sweat. Nothing's into Yoosung's ear. Yoosung and V's bodies entangled, becoming one ball of body parts. It felt like there was vaginas everywhere, even when there wasn't. They even practiced lots and lots of sex. They had finished practicing. They were experts. After they had finished, with big grins on their faces and embarrassed, they decided to go home and never speak of this again. Once we got to Sunnydale, we decided to split up. With me and Yoosung finding the Honey Buddha chips, and the rest doing something which doesn't matter for the story. Me and Yoosung explored the town, checking out all the nightclubs and skyscrapers in Sunnydale. Eventually, after I had done enough teamwork, I found where the Honey Buddha chips were hidden. It was inside a new church in the dead center of Sunnydale. Look, it's the Honey Buddha chips, but V is already here. What's going on? That moment, V spotted the skimmer. Maha! It was me. I was Hellfire Club all along. What? V said in shock. Well, you and your goody two-shoes World Health Organization will be all la-di-da. We are good guys. La-di-da. I was being Hellfire Club. And now I have Honey Buddha chips, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Even with Yoosung to help you, you're powerless. He grinned evilly at me. Oh, Allison, what will we do now? Said Yoosung. Don't worry, we still got time. Activating the honey Buddha chips takes time. If we both make cringy omelets together, we can take out the Hellfire Club out. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3, go. With that, we both made cringy omelets together, right into the Hellfire Club's face. Hellfire Club stagged backwards. No, you can't. Again, quickly. While they are stuck. So we did it again. Bam, pow. No. With that, Hellfire Club died. We did it. Hellfire Club is defeated once for all. Thank you, Allison. Me and Yoosung celebrated our victory. It was only the first of many more to come, and there were still more evils in the world than just Hellfire Club. They were all to be coming after the Honey Buddha chips now. So consider the end of this part 1 of Allison and Yoosung adventures. Done.
That was great.
Are you V did a thing?
I want to kill myself after this.
Well, don't worry, I'm gonna kill myself when I read mine. But
Okay.
MC, share your screens.
Oh, okay.
And then, yeah, read.
Okay. Oh. This is Mystic Messenger. Zen Story. I didn't name it. It just gave me that name. By MC. Let's hope I can read this because I can't fucking see.
Hey, wait, did my thing freeze?
No. Not on my screen.
Oh,
No.
on the screen thingy, it looks like I froze.
Oh, no.
Well, continue to.
Okay. Once upon a time, after my great adventures, I was wondering what to do that week. I had picked up my life from where I left it, and wanted to make something of it. He wanted to make my father proud. And then all of a sudden, a strange woman appeared on my doorstep. She was hidden beneath a long cloak, and had long brown nails on her fingers. Ew. Her dirty hair flourished down her back beneath the cloak, and she had glowing eyes. I thought I remembered seeing her in my dreams the past couple of weeks, almost as if it was a premonition. You are not who you think you are, said the strange woman. What do you mean? I said. You are not who you think you are, she said again with a mysterious crackling voice like a bad radio transmission. I still don't understand you, I said. Here, take this, she said, and gave I a Buddy Christ. Take this and give it to your parents or guardian. They will know what to do with it. And with that, she disappeared before my eyes. I was confused, but thought that I had to do something. Rather than going to my parents or guardian, I decided to show it to 707. Oh no, 707. You must forget about this. Why? I inquired. What do you know? I can't tell you. My dear Jumin didn't think it would be. My dear Jumin, I didn't think it would be this soon. What? I yelled. Are you going to keep things away from me?
Yeah.
It's for your own good. You cannot know this. I said 707, and before I could do anything, 707 had escaped from my grasp.
Go.
No! No! Damn it! When will I ever know the truth? I was feeling depressed. One of my best friends abandoned and betrayed me. It's me. It hurt. So I wanted to find Yoosung. After their adventure, I and Yoosung had been spending a lot of time together, and I kind of started to like her.
Yoosung's a her.
So I went to Yoosung and told the whole story. She listened to me without saying a single word. Then she said, "What the fuck? This is so big." And I said, "I'm sorry, that sounds really wrong." And I said, "I know. Do you know a way to find out what's happening? Why is everyone hiding things from me?" Sung sighed and said, "You have always been special. And and not just me. And not just me." Okay. How do you know that? Yoosung looked at the knickers that I received and said, You received a pair of underpants!" I'm sorry. Yoosung looked at the knickers that I had received and said, "It kind of looks like the Elizabeth III, doesn't it? Could it be? But it might not be. But yeah, certainly it might be." That is what confusing as anything. Whatever it is, I can recognize it quite well. And I think, Yoosung said, that perhaps the mysterious woman wanted you to find something inside of you. Inside? Like my heart? No, don't be silly. It's a memory.
A memory.
A memory.
Memory.
Yeah, it's a memory.
A memory. Think about it. If your parents lied to you, and now 707 doesn't want to talk to you about your background, perhaps there's a hidden memory in your head.
Memory.
A memory in your head.
Memory.
Yoosung's logic was flawless, so I had to try it. So I concentrated on the object. Immediately, I felt drawn into it. It started out as vague, fuzzy thing, like when you wear glasses and there's a lot of moisture in the air, and when you see a pork sword on the horizon. A pork sword!
A what sword?
A pork sword!
Oh, what's a pork sword? Like
It's
a
like a sword made of pig meat. A pork sword!
Oh my god. I had nuggets earlier.
That's very random. These joints on besides honey Buddha chips.
Want to see the boxes? Here's one of them.
Nice.
It
7, 8
says-
something besides honey Buddha chips. It's a miracle. Okay. But then it turned out that there was a secret memory hidden beneath the veil layer of self-loving in my head. And within that memory, a burning figure appeared. It was Rika in hell. Are you sorry?
Yoosung's triggered.
I was confused, but I didn't think that the memory would be in there. And yet it was, burning like the heart of a newborn star in the century of the earth. A little later, Yoosung was taking a shit. A little later, Yoosung was taking a shit. She was having trouble though. What? It felt like days passed and still no sign of release. Help her! Ah, Christ! What is this?
I'm done.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Where'd Yoosung go?
It's so dumb.
Where'd Yoosung go? Where's Yoosung?
I'm dead. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Where did he?
Why was that shit?
You felt like you were gonna pass.
Oh God.
That made me even more triggered.
Come back, Yoosung, baby, come back.
Yoosung, we have to finish this.
Love of my life.
No.
Come back to me.
Okay, I'll be there in 2 seconds.
Yoosung.
I'm surrendering!
Make sure you're not.
I'm done!
Come back, Yoosung. We need to finish this.
I'm done!
We need to finish it.
Go to Eureka!
No, come back.
Yes!
Come on,
Go to Eureka!
Yoosung.
Oh, do it, Eureka!
Don't get mad, get glad. Oh, he has a new hat.
Go on!
Hi, Link.
Yoosung exclaimed, her face wincing with effort. She made every effort in her little girl body to expel this demon thing from her curvy backside. By this point, oh god, it keeps going. By this point, Yoosung's poo tubes were all out of shape. It had been a bad day. Just as Yoosung was going in for another push, without warning, the bathroom door suddenly burst open unexpectedly. Yeepers! Well, hello, Yoosung, an enticing voice gasped in the doorway. A mysterious figure posed, leaning against the doorframe. His deep, sensual voice, which Yoosung knew immediately. Her mind began to race, a nervous sweat pouring from her face and groinal area. Jimin, is that you? What are you still doing awake? He appeared in nothing but a towel.
Jimin, no!
Seemingly ready to take a steamy shower. However, he couldn't with Yoosung nearby. They were like family now. Jimin was like her grandpa. Her grandpa what?
Jimin Head is Yoosung's grandpa.
Any sane person would never allow their own grandpa to see them in the nude, right? Right? Shit! Oh, I felt dirty from masturbating all day. You ever feel dirty, Yoosung? Yes, I mean, no, never! Yoosung shrieked. She became so immensely worked up, he cleaned her colon of the demon feces that had been clogging it. Oh my god. His voice cracked like he was 13 again, but in comparison to the loud flatulence she unleashed, who cares? Oh my god. Jimin heard though and giggled like an adorable baby girl laugh. It sent tingles all up Yoosung's spine. Oh, you've always been the shy one in the family, Yoosung. Yoosung was not shy at all. She defeated Rika. You defeated your cousin?
What?
She defeated Rika. Where did I go? I lost my play. She defeated Rika and blew up her evil machines, for Christ's sake. And now she suddenly found herself speechless. Was she going to see his metaphorical grandpa literally naked? Little did he know that it was merely a sprinkle on the banana split of carnal pleasures that was to come. The shy and excitable one, said Jimin, finishing the sentence he started earlier. What the... And before Yoosung could send the third word out of her mouth, Jimin's towel dropped to the floor, setting his swingy bits free into the midst of the shower.
This is great.
Oh my god! Swingy bits! Oh my god.
This is why this is my least favorite.
Okay. Yoosung noticed every everything on him instantly. His lickable figure, his hypnotically wide middle leg, and the tiny thingy-colored birthmark on his rear, which made her feel awkward still. The sight of her near-perfect body caused Yoosung's vagina to become very wet, squishing like the mighty sea. Oh my, Yoosung, you're more impressed than I thought. Yeah, thanks, Chumin, you're cute too. This is so wrong! It raced through her head at lightning speed, but the beautifully wet, soapy body that stood before her spoke otherwise. Him shapely body was everything Yoosung could want in something to wank to.
Why am I having sex with my grandpa?
Why isn't Chumin? Yet, did family-like relationships matter? ... Or did it make it better? Dear God! First your cousin and now your grandpa Chumin! But just as Yoosung was committing to a path they couldn't go back from, Chumin burst into the toilet! What are you up to? Why is Chumin coming in twice? What are you up to? Nothing, said Yoosung as she casually slipped her pants back on. Chumin, who really didn't notice, picked up his towel and backed out slowly. Really? I was just having a shit, see? Yoosung gestured to her shit. Oh, that's a shit
Stop touching my shit. We live in a world where people keep touching my shit. Stop touching my shit. My shit. Stop touching my shit.
Okay, if you're done, we better go. So Yoosung put her other pants on. Her other pants. She's wearing.
I think I only have one pair of pants.
Yep.
And left. She had a serious case of blue balls, but at least her anus didn't feel so bad now. As she walked out, Chumin whispered one word, a word full of hope. Later, Yoosung giggled. Fortunately, their traveling companion was as oblivious as ever and didn't notice. Oh my god. A/N. I got bored of writing this fanfic, so it was so as it was, so I decided to change things around. Hope you guys like it. Oh my gosh. I have a whole new. This is so long! I have 2 fanfics! Oh, I didn't mean to do this.
Oh my.
There's 2 now.
Okay.
Okay. I was as of yet the most beautifully thing in the whole earth. Chumin believed me to be, as I fidget the greatest villainess Rika, my big boxers blopped up and down constantly, like seeing someone making love to a car. Love in a car, sorry. I was thinking of 7.
Me.
I swiped, the reek. My cat's trying to turn off my computer.
Wait, what?
My cat's trying to turn off my computer. I swiped sexually at the Rika, and was more than anything Chumin had seen before. My beautiful, feistful, pressure shocked Rika's henchman into copulating before me. Oops. I highlighted something. Oh, go away.
You can listen to it.
I don't think I want.
It's like in a computered voice.
Ebolia. Take my sword, said Chumin. Who the is Ebolia?
I have you.
Ebolia, take my sword, said Jumin, and gave it to the greatness before us. She will need our legendary sword in order to defeat the great Uberika. And lo, Ebolia did so, and the magnificent, great, mysterious woman that was me took the sword, and I stabbed Rika. She was defeated, but was Rika? Because two men ran towards me. I was the mysterious, strange beauty of his dreams, and was about to share the greatest kiss he and more had ever given to someone in the history of mankind. Rika rose up and fled. Chumin winked at Yoosung when no one else was looking. Later, he mouthed at her silently so no one could hear. Later, Yoosung and Chumin were alone again.
Oh no.
It's later, said Chumin, pulling Yoosung towards the bathroom. They're back in the bathroom.
What's with them in bathrooms?
I don't know.
Taking the shit.
Jubin
But
has
what
a daddy
about-
cake for bathrooms.
But what about the others? I'll just tell them you are helping me shower. They won't suspect a thing. True, they are all idiots.
Boy!
Then suddenly, Jumin was naked. He snapped his fingers. Yoosung wondered how he did that. He must have been nearly naked this whole time. The shower turned on. Yoosung was all ready. Already what? Chumin lathered up, good and fine. The soap dripped off his body at a seductively slow pace.
You so looks disgusted. You so looks disgusted.
What? Can I like drink this?
Don't drink it.
No.
Freshly bought from Safeway.
You haven't read my story yet, though.
Yoosung could not contain the powerful urge of excitement that raced through her veins. The alluring look of her nudity comrade became too much for her to fathom, and her
Wait, what was it? What did you say? What did you say? I couldn't hear.
I'm sorry. I'll repeat it.
Wait, you're glitching out. What'd you say?
I'm glitching out.
Your
Rip.
voice was glitching out. What'd you say?
Yoosung could not contain the powerful urge of excitement that raced through her veins. The alluring look of her nudie comrade became too much for her to fathom, and her cock warmer squirted lube directly onto Yoosung's eye.
This is perfect.
Oh my gosh. Oh
The
my
next
gosh.
Jubin cosplayer I see, I'm going to murder.
Just send them the link and tell them why you're gonna murder them.
Yeah, this is why.
There Yoosung sat, her pink panties pulled down at his ankles.
Why do you have pink panties, Yoosung?
Don't ask.
On a toilet full of... Here it comes again! On a toilet full of poop with her bodily fluids on full display, eyes bulging from her face. Jumin giggled as Yoosung's dignity shriveled and died, but Yoosung had always enjoyed that delightful snicker, even after she found out he was her own flesh and blood. What?
What?
Jubin.
What?
This is why Jumin gave Yoosung an internship, just for this, all of this, everything that's happening.
Well, what do we do now? Yoosung said, desperately trying to sound suave. We do it. It? Yes, it. We do it? Yes. Oh. And Kat, Jumin jumped on Yoosung. With
Yoosung.
what little... Oh my god. What little remainder of their clothes plopped off quickly. Some fell in the toilet. Oh my god.
I am so done.
This is perfect. I love this. It's on fleek.
Let's get you out of my toilet dreams into my bed. Yoosung stuttered, desperately trying to be slick, yet he knew it was hopeless to be suave on the shitter.
How long is this fucking fanfiction? They end up putting another fanfiction.
Jumin hopped gleefully out of the shower. The soap continued pouring from his shapely body. They didn't rinse off? At all.
Did he jump from the shower to the toilet to the shower again?
Yes.
It's like that boy.
Stood up from the toilet, her naughty bits proudly waving about in her pants still down around her ankles. She hurried to chase her shapely body down. She fell in the doorway, tripping over her pants. She pulled her face up from the floor and gazed at Jumin, dancing on the kitchen table.
Jumin, get off the table.
Naked dancing,
Jumin,
covered in soap on the table. Great. The night reeked of eroticism, and Yoosung could see that it was going to be an all-you-can-eat pork fest, and it was.
I'm surprised someone is still watching this.
Someone must really like this. Jumin was soon riding Yoosung like a pogo stick. Poke me deeper, deeper, goddammit. Oh god, I'm going to hell, Yoosung screamed. Still had his Hawaiian shirt on, and Jumin was dripping soapy water all over the bed. I thought they were in the kitchen!
In the kitchen.
Yeah, because I just need to wake up in the middle of the night and grab some Dr. Pepper. That's why I did it.
His perky penis swung around like a happy child on a moon bounce. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right.
When is this game over by falling in reverse? Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right.
Yes, it is.
Yoosung liked it. It was a big, beautiful thing attached to be sucked on. Yoosung especially liked that from this angle. She could not see the awkward birthmark on her ass cheek, which was a relief. Yoosung wanted to be hard and strong where it counts for the person she had always thought of as her grandma. I thought you thought of him as your grandpa.
That's so confusing.
Oh, Yoosung, he breathed heavily, deep and carnivorous. Is what we're doing.
A dromaeosaur?
Oh god, yes, she yelled back at her naked grandma. Oh god, yes, 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 cousin. Cousin screaming. How is Rika?
A grandma, a cousin.
Grandpa, grandma, cousin.
Wait, Jumin is gender fluid.
True. Don't let Tumblr hear that. Like, don't. Because then there'll be tons of fan art all over Tumblr. When it was over,
in this cycle stays in
when it was over, they cleaned themselves, the room and the nearby condo down it for a while. When it was over, they cleaned themselves, the room and the nearby condo down when it took for a while. Fortunately, they finished before any of their friends got back, so their little secret was safe for now. So we defeated Rika, and everyone was satisfied. Rika, what do you mean? It's not over yet. I'm invincible. Me, Evolia. No, back into your coffin, Rika. Grr, you'll never get me in my box. I am too large and too sexy. My skeletons won't fit. Author. Oh no, it looks like the characters still want a story. Me. Of course we do. Or cake. I love cake.
I want cake.
Well, I'm gonna steal your cake. Me. No! What's gonna be my dinner now? Rika. Life isn't worth living without cake. So just die already, will you? Me. Okay, you're right. Life isn't worth living without the awesomeness of cake. Farewell, bitter world of cakelessness. Zin. Chocolate. Rika. Huh? You song. Homo desu ka? Me. Cake. I need cake. Like brains, but cake. Zen. Well, I want you. How about that? Zen winked at me. But I wasn't into men. But Yoosung was all hot in that. So I thought, I left the fanfic and looked up a nice bed. I looked for a nice bed, crawled into together, and maybe more. Me. Oh, definitely more. I'm going to rip your clothes off and rub my top curator all over your love box until we achieve perfect film love. Author. Well, looks like they'll be getting busy for a while. Cake? Rika. No, the cake is a lie. Give me it. The end. That was amazing.
I love that so much. I'm gonna check if somebody is still watching. And they are.
You?
Oh my god.
You watch till the end, you win 7.
But MC already has my heart.
Yay! Well, then you win Yoosung.
Well, you're my waifu, Yoosung. I forbid that.
Then you win Jay.
You win King Daddy, Grandpa, Cousin, Grandma.
Okay, ready? Are you ready? Oh, sad music is playing. Why? No.
Because this is good.
There we go. Guys, ready for this? Okay. Naruto. Young versus Rika by 707. Young remembered when the abuse he suffered as a child.
From his brother.
His parents never loved him. Young knew, always telling him off for what he did, and that would continue until one day, Young's parents were killed in a car accident. Then he was then forced to live with his uncle and aunt. They forced him to live in the basement. The uncle and aunt is being Rika. Okay. Every night he would cry himself to sleep as no one in the world would love him. Young was forced to do all of the work in the around the house, but still it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to deserve his uncle and aunt's love, and soon they sent him to an orphanage. My life is so sad already. Young didn't think he didn't think life could get worse, but he learned that life still had more horror in the store for him, because the orphanage turned out to be really secret. But I can't read. I'm sorry. Because the orphanage turned out to be a secret for a highly criminal organization. And they put all the children there to work in their factories and into their mines. Oh, and Young was too set to work, despite. I'm so confused. Despite the horror of the orphanage, he was finally in a place where others were treated just as badly he was. Hopefully, finally, Young could make real friends, he thought. But that thought turned to merely a fantasy, as the kids soon saw that Young was not like them. Young was special, and the kids hated him for it. So every night when the kids would return from the factories and mines, they would force Young to work more, or to do their beds, or to clean the showers, and the toilets.
What's a toilet?
More toilets?
Yes, well,
Never heard.
and whenever something would go wrong, the kids said to the guards, "Sayoung did it!" And the guards also hated Sayoung for being so special, believed them and hurt Sayoung. I hate my life, okay?
Same.
I have no love. And so Sayoung thought that no one in the world loved him. Until one day, an organization of superheroes attacked the criminals and freed all the kids. And they also freed Sayoung. And they said, "Don't worry, kid. We'll take care of you. We'll train you, and you'll become a part of the family."
Sasuke!
Or will he? And yeah, well, no, canon is definitely not, but this is my story. Sayoung stopped and gazed into space. Oh no, it was happening. He couldn't help thinking about Seiren again. He tried not to, despite to avoid the thoughts. He could not be. No, he would not be held back. But like dozens of unstoppable horses, they came up, creeping forward till they filled his brain. Seiren's smile shined like diamonds, as impressive as a tower. It filled the igloo, and Sayoung was helplessly, willingly absorbed into them. Seiren's eyes were like eyeballs. If you rolled them, they would go quite far. Oh, sorry, I was looking for my TV.
I found the pumpkin.
Well, Seiren's legs were like a radio tower, straight and tight. Seiren's chest was like a general's, powerful and impossible to ignore. How could Sayoung not be helpless in the face of that? I mean, sure, Sayoung and Seiren had sex with each other before when they met at a club once, but it was just a casual thing. One of those many nights. Before things got too messy, Sayoung snapped out of it. But thoughts of Seiren would be back. He would not be able to resist them next time. Sayoung was taken in by a super secret organization called TED Talks. For a while, Sayoung was just at home. Sayoung just got to train with all the other secret superheroes. He was trained in all sorts of things, ranging from business studies to using the machete. Okay. The other recruits didn't want to socialize with Sayoung. They hated him for how quickly Sayoung mastered the sword and how well trained Sayoung was to compare of the others.
Was it the pork sword?
Why does everybody hate you?
Say young, say old.
Say ran, say walk.
You sung, you sing. You in, you out.
What Sayoung neglected to tell them was that the only reason he was good was because of Sayoung's horrible childhood. One day, Sayoung was called forward. He just had successfully accomplished the most difficult part of his training. So good, Sayoung had beaten the previous high score. Sayoung knew that now that he had been beaten the previous high score, he was sure to get a place on the greatest team in the world. He ever seen. So Sayoung went into the commander-in-chief, Jumin.
I mean, he does have all the money.
Yeah. But when Sayoung got there, suddenly there was more than Jumin there. There was also others. Sayoung, what's going on? Don't worry, Captain Jumin said. It's all going to be all right. But Sayoung knew this had to be a trap that he learned from his horrible childhood. Quickly, Sayoung kicked the table into Jumin's chest. Yoosung tried to stop him, but Sayoung was too quick, and took the gun from the wall. There were loads of guns and other weapons on the wall. I won't let you do this to me, I said bravely. I will be free. The others didn't want to risk being shot, and Sejong took a file from the desk and it had his name on it. Then Sejong ran away from TED Talks and away from the other recruits. And Sejong was right to not trust them, for when he looked at the file, it turned out they were planning to sell Sejong out to Rika. What? What?
Here, cousin.
But what
Have
Sejong? Yeah. But what Sejong? What was Sejong to do now? All alone in this world. Who could he trust now? Stay tuned. Intruder. What?
Interlude.
Interlude. Sejong was finding it really hard to concentrate at the movement. His thoughts kept him thinking of Seirin. Despite what was happening, it was hard to focus. I need a drink.
Yeah, these things make your throat dry out.
I know, right? I'm terrible at reading. I never read aloud in class or anything.
Yeah, same.
Okay. And then, at the worst possible moment, it happened again. Sejong gazed at Seirin. It was impossible to resist this time. Like a scouter, Sejong was pulled towards Seirin. It was like scorched earth. Scorched earth in a war. It was like a mace piercing through his heart and the lower regions of his body. It was like madness. There was
So bad.
There was no resistance, no mercy, no pants, no anything else mattered. No pants, okay. Seirin looked shocked then, and then not shocked. He had known all along. Of course, how could Sejong have been so stupid? Those long looks at each other, the times they gazed at the stars, the candlelit dinners, the steamy showers, the non-stop sex. It was just friendship. It never was. It was more, and Seirin had known all along. I knew, Seirin said. Oh, I said, realizing this for the first time. But there was more. Seirin wasn't pulling away. He was pushing tighter. Holding Sejong like a wild zebra.
I thought you were potato.
7, you are now a zebra.
Okay, I'm a zebra. At some point, their clothes came. They got ripped in the process of passionate. He didn't care. This is what he had needed for so long, too long. February, maybe more, but this was now. What?
This was now.
That Young and Faye ran together at last. They canoodled like lovers and made love with their naughty.
Not even.
They took
You
it.
zebra.
They took it in turns, inserting their bits into each other.
Why not their pork swords into each other?
Why are they doing it in the toilet?
Sejong inserted his into Seirin. Then Seirin inserted his bit into Sejong. They repeated a few times. Toys were used.
Sejong didn't look so Sejong anymore.
Afterwards, when they had finished cleaning their bits, they looked at each other longingly, but they knew they must leave. They didn't want anyone to see. Sejong took one last look at Seirin. Goodbye, my snuggly one. Love you too, my one and only Sejong. And then departed. One sec. Okay. This fanfic is great.
Oh, is it great because you're having sex with your brother? Is that why it's great?
No. Are you sure? I want to die, but
It would be great if we had Sayran here right now.
I know, right? Seiyun sat down on the pavement. It was raining loudly, and people were hurrying down home, of course ignoring his sobbing. The world had been unusually cruel to Seiyun. First, his horrific childhood, where he was treated like nothing more than a slave. Then the disappointing time at TED Talks. It all became a bit too much for Seiyun, so he put on his iPhone player and listened to to soothing tunes, like a virgin and a whole new.
I just received your message.
I just received your message. Okay. All of a sudden, footsteps approached Seiyun. He didn't hear it because of the music. Seiyun then looked up and looked at the mysterious figure wearing a long raincoat. "What's wrong, kiddo?" said the mysterious stranger. "I'm fed up with life," I said. I'm so good at everything, but everyone hates me for it. I can't keep going anymore." And then with the safest voice, Seiyun spoke, and the darkest truth. "I don't want to live anymore." The stranger laughed loudly. "Oh, don't worry, dear Seiyun. Life will turn out to be better for you." "How do you know?" Seiyun asked. "Because the world hates me too," the stranger said, and then with one swoop, the stranger removed her coat. It was Rika!
Rika! Where did you come from?
God!
Your cousin's alive, you saw.
Oh my god, Seiyun said, outraged. "Calm down, young one," Rika said. "I am misunderstood too." "Oh, I suppose that, could be true," said Seiyun. "Now come with me," said Rika, and reached out for Seiyun. "Let me take care of you. We're soulmates. You and
Not
I."
even soulmates,
The
like a soul in your body, like a shoe sole. We are soulmates.
"Let me take care of you. We're soulmates, you and I. The world is against us, but together we can fight for our freedom." "For freedom," Seiyun said, and accepted Rika's hand, and together went off. Seiyun was finally happy.
So instead of Sayran, Rika took Seiyun.
So this is what happened.
I was given
This is beautiful.
Oh my gosh!
I need life.
So I'm gonna assume that instead of Rika taking Saren, she took me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sayran went off and became the super hacking genius that works with Vanderwood, and you got into Mintai.
Okay. Great.
You know, after all that stuff happened.
I had sex with my brother.
At least you didn't have sex in a crap-filled toilet.
Okay, we're all gonna vote. Okay, we're gonna vote who had the best fanfic, but we can't vote for ourselves.
Okay.
I vote on MC.
I liked yours.
Yeah.
You like mine?
Yes.
Wait,
I also like MCs.
you have to choose one yourself.
Damn it.
You want crap
Yes,
toilet or really brotherly love?
MCs was the funniest, to be honest, but yeah. It was the funniest, so it was the funniest. Pork sword?
Pork sword!
I should make a
Let's
I can no longer call a dick. A dick is now pork sword.
Wait,
Carl!
up, down, left, right, up.
Up, down, left, right.
V8 like start.
And one person is still watching.
No.
Congratulations.
You have got a good fruit.
You got the good one.
You managed to listen through all of our crappy fanfics. And mine was literally crappy.
Yeah, sure was.
You son, come back!
Babe, come back.
Gotta do that!
Here. We don't know if we're gonna do anymore. We have to discuss it. But we're gonna end this live stream here. I am your host, 707.
I'm MC.
And I'm the sexy bitch named Yoosung.
And this has been reading crappy fanfics with VRFX.